Before Rome, before Athens, there was a city that called itself the center of everything. Not a metaphor. They genuinely believed it. Walk its streets 4,000 years ago, you'd hear a dozen languages before the end of one block. Saffron from India, cedarwood from Lebanon, saltfish from the Persian Gulf. This was Babylon, the world's first superpower city. It begins here, a flat, scorched plain between two rivers. No mountains, no harbor, no obvious reason to become great. The rivers made the soil so rich that ancient writers called this place the Garden of the Gods. Farmers produced surplus. Surplus meant trade. Trade meant people. People meant power. Caravans arrived from every direction, carrying goods no single region could produce alone. Brick by brick, generation by generation, something extraordinary began to rise from the flatness. By 1800 BC, a man named Hammurabi sat on Babylon's throne, patient, calculating, ferociously ambitious. He absorbed Mesopotamia's rivals one by one, some through war, some through politics, until none remained. And then he did something no ruler had attempted at such scale. He wrote down the law. Nearly 300 rules carved into black basalt. Wages, debts, murder, rules for everyone. The world had seen powerful kings before, never one who answered to something written. When the stele was unveiled, the crowd fell silent. Something had never existed before, anywhere. Babylon wasn't just building walls, it was building an idea. Scribes pressed reed into clay, recording debts, stars, histories. Babylon was building a memory. Stand in Babylon at its peak, and the first thing that hits you isn't the temples, it's the noise. Not a gentle hum, a roar, 100,000 lives pressing against each other. Egypt, Persia, India, Greece, all competing in the same market. The world came to Babylon. The city walls were wide enough for 2 chariots to race side by side across the top. 8 great gates pierced the circuit, but only one was unforgettable, the Ishtar Gate. Blue as lapis, lined with golden dragons and bulls in eternal procession, glittering in the desert sun. To walk through it was not to enter a city, it was to enter a world under divine protection. Above everything, the Etemenanki, 7 terraces climbing toward heaven, each one a planet. At its crown, a chamber where priests said the god Marduk himself descended each year to sleep. The Euphrates ran straight through the city's heart, spanning it, the world's first stone bridge. But beneath the grandeur, a child's laugh in a courtyard, clay toys in the dust. Wealthy homes hid cool, tiled courtyards and cedar beam ceilings behind their high walls. In poorer districts, life pressed tighter, but no less vivid. Noise, color, cooking fires. At night, the streets went amber with oil lamps. The ziggurat glowed like a second moon. High on the ziggurat's crown, an astronomer mapped Jupiter onto clay.
Precision Europe wouldn't match for 1,500 years. 6 centuries before Christ, Babylon found its greatest king, Nebuchadnezzar II. He was not gentle. Jerusalem fell, its temple burned, its people marched in chains across the desert. They walked for weeks, but arriving in Babylon, even in grief, some must have stopped and stared. Nebuchadnezzar paved the processional way, doubled the temples, built walls no army could breach in a generation. And then he built a garden in the sky, terraced, irrigated, green above the flat desert floor. Built for his queen, Amytis, who missed the mountains of home. Power used for love. Babylon's astronomers tracked lunar eclipses for 500 years. Not superstition, predictive science. Tens of thousands of tablets, medicine, mathematics, star charts, histories. No city held this much knowledge. At the New Year festival, the entire city poured into the streets. Fire, music, 10,000 voices. Nebuchadnezzar looked out from the ziggurat's crown. This was the greatest city on earth. But nothing lasts forever. The sky was changing, and Babylon would not see it coming in time. In 539 BC, Cyrus the Great arrived with the largest army the Near East had ever assembled. What happened next became one of history's great mysteries. The impregnable city fell in a single night. Cyrus diverted the Euphrates by moonlight. His soldiers waded in under the walls through the dry riverbed. The great gates swung open, not shattered by force, but opened from within. Cyrus walked through Babylon the next morning. He burned nothing, enslaved no one. By the standards of ancient warfare, it was almost miraculous. Then Cyrus read his decree. The Jewish captives, held for 2 generations, were free. Born here, raised here, they buried their parents here, and now the gates were open. Babylon's glory as an independent power was finished. The city continued, but something had died. 2 centuries later, Alexander the Great rode through the Ishtar Gate. Babylon was his greatest prize. He touched the blue glazed bricks, the same ones Nebuchadnezzar had fired 2 centuries before. Alexander planned to make Babylon his capital. He died here in 323 BC. He was 32. After that, centuries passed like seasons over a fallow field. The merchants moved on. The ziggurat crumbled, terrace by terrace, back into the dust it came from. By the 1st century AD, travelers described not a city, a silence, a flat emptiness. Today, the ruins lie in Iraq, south of Baghdad, foundations in sand, a profound silence.
The Ishtar Gate stands in Berlin, blue bricks intact. Millions pass without knowing what it once guarded. Every law in a modern courtroom echoes Hammurabi's stone. No one above the written rule. Babylon gave us that. Every astronomer tracking a planet today stands on Babylonian shoulders. Clay tablets, starlight, 3,000 years ago. 60 minutes in an hour. 60 seconds in a minute. 360 degrees. All Babylonian. The week you follow. The hours of your night. Shaped by observations made here, thousands of years ago. A city is not just its walls. It is what it leaves in every civilization that follows. Babylon left almost everything. The torches are dark. The gardens are gone. The ziggurat is dust. And yet, you are still living inside what Babylon built.